So friends, we find ourselves to another destination in Norfolk. We've come to Houghton Hall. This is a beautiful house. They've got an exhibition on at the moment in the grounds. So come along, let's take a look.
Let's go.
So we're just strolling up to Houghton Hall. There's an exhibition of 100 Anthony Gormley statues in the park. There's people looking at them now, as you can see. And unusually, look at the white deer ahead. Houghton Hall was constructed in the 1720s for Britain's first Prime Minister, Sir Robert Walpole. Houghton is now home to the 7th Marquess of Cholmondeley. He is a direct descendant of Sir Robert Walpole and his family. The hall is surrounded by extensive parkland. It is known for its iconic white fallow deer. The house has a rectangular main block with two lower flanking wings joined to the main house by colonnades. The exterior is best described as both grand and restrained. Constructed of fine-grained silver-white stone, in line with Palladian conventions, the interiors are much more colourful, exuberant and indeed opulent than the exteriors would lead you to expect. The fabulous ceilings which we see upon entering the house were designed and painted by William Kent. The cost to build the house in the 1720s was reputed to be around £200,000, although Walpole admitted to burning most of the receipts, so the figure may indeed have been higher. Several different architects are known to have been involved in the design of the house, including James Gibbs, who designed the tower domes and the southwest tower. However, Colin Campbell is the architect most credited for the overall design of the house. Walpole was a very extravagant host. Hunting parties with local Norfolk gentry would last for up to weeks at a time. Visits from royalty were common, as well as noted politicians of the day. This very grand Palladian house was built as a permanent home for Walpole's collection of more than 400 old master paintings, including works by Van Dyck, Poussin, Rubens, Rembrandt and Velázquez. A huge portion of Walpole's fabulous art collection was sold to Catherine the Great in 1779 by the third Earl. However, the current collection is still very impressive indeed. Upon the death of the fourth Earl, possession of the house and estate passed to the family of his sister, Lady Mary, Countess of Cholmondeley. The house has been maintained and modified by the direct Cholmondeley line ever since. Houghton Hall has remained largely untouched despite the Victorian passion for remodelling. This due mainly to the fact that the family lived at their other home, Cholmondeley Castle in Cheshire. At the time of our visit, there was an exhibition of Gormley artwork in the park. There were no less than 100 male statues. They make an interesting display with this beautiful house as their backdrop. So we've just been inside Houghton Hall.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, another wow house.
Got some beautiful ceilings.
It was the Prime Minister's house, Sir Robert Walpole, and yeah, he must have been a very wealthy guy. He was almost running the country for over 20 years when King George was on the throne. King George was not.
And the country was in a good state.
It was.
For 21
years. It was in a good state. But apparently King George was a German king and he didn't want to be involved with the running of the country. And he left it to Walpole. And they conversed together in Latin as King George spoke very little English. So yeah, we're going to carry on around and see if we can have a look at the gardens now. So stay with us, guys. Well guys, that concludes our tour of Houghton Hall. You may notice it's not Houghton Hall behind us at the moment, and that's because the battery died. Yeah, but we had a fabulous time there today. It was next level beautiful, lovely, wasn't it?
Very grand.
Very, very grand indeed, and the gardens are superb. So we hope you enjoyed touring around there with us, guys. We hope the vlog finds you well. And if you did enjoy it,
give us a like, subscribe,
and ring that bell. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.